Western Mass News is following up on a story that we've been covering for at least a month. Farms facing the aftermath of grants and federal funding being frozen and others cut within the U.S. Department of Agriculture by the Trump administration. And this past weekend, farmers across our area made their voices heard. Western Mass News reporter Matt Price spoke to one of the involved farms in Montague and has the details.
It's like a lot of concern and a lot of angst amongst farmers.
It has been a long last several weeks for farmers like Red Fire Farm co-owner Ryan Voyland and many others across Western Mass. This as the Trump administration continues to make cuts to several programs, including those within the USDA. In fact, when Western Mass News spoke with Voyland exactly 1 month ago, he mentioned a $125,000 Rural Energy for America program grant meant to help install solar panels in the farm's Granby location as a way to not buy a lot of energy from the power grid.
We did finally get an email back that confirms that yes, indeed, the grant is frozen and not to proceed with any construction or do anything until further notice.
Red Fire Farm has since joined a lawsuit with a Washington, D.C.-based organization called Earth Justice, suing the Trump administration and the new USDA head, Brooke Rollins, for what they call illegally freezing these grants. But that's not the only action taken. On Sunday, hundreds of people from the farming community, including Voyland, gathered in Hadley to rally against Trump's cuts.
Quickly, this grew into let's bring tractors, let's make signs, let's generate the support from the public.
Local and state leaders, including Congressman Jim McGovern, made appearances in a show of solidarity. Among the cuts that worry farmers like Voyland are the recent cancellation of millions of dollars in deliveries for food banks and federal funding to provide healthy and freshly grown food to kids in schools.
That was providing a huge amount of economic activity and support, market for farm products going to schools. And that's also super bad for the kids who need to eat nutritious food.
Voyland says he hopes the federal government reverses course and unfreezes a good chunk of these grants in the near future before farmers across Massachusetts face what he calls severe consequences. In Montague, Matt Price, Western Mass News.
Still ahead on this Monday, the caregiver of an autistic woman in Rhode Island's been arrested after she went missing for 5 days. We'll hear from the Good Samaritan who found her alive coming up.